up, guys? Otterpop here. Welcome back to the final episode of Epithet Erased Winner Take All. So I didn't have a lot of commentary on the previous episode, nor did I have much of a review afterwards, but I feel like that could be very different considering this is the end of the series, or at least sort of. I'll explain that a little bit more later, but for now, let's just go ahead and just jump right into the episode. Let's just do that. Let's just, come on.
Howie, a moment of your time. It's police business.
I'm listening.
My associate and I are currently searching for a rotund man in a bib.
Yeah, I saw him. Came in on the train this morning. Made a big racket around my construction site about how he was real big and powerful with his epithet. Made it hard to work. Hasn't been back since.
Rat.
I'm glad you're here, though. Nice to see somebody's doing their job around here. Came into town today on a whim, because I heard this place needed fixing up. Thought it'd be a nice, relaxing day of work. But ever since I got here, this place has been pissing me off. Went into town to give my worker bees some honeyed snacks since they were doing such a good job. And then that sheriff was playing hopscotch with those bonsai blasters instead of arresting them.
Was he winning?
No! He wasn't winning! He was just standing there, not doing his job! Ooh, and don't even get me started on that whale watcher. I can't stand seeing people with jobs they ain't qualified for.
What makes you qualified to watch a well?
Ooh, makes me sick. Makes my blood boil. Makes me so mad I can't even words. And if you don't pay attention, your job might go sneaking off into the woods.
Oh, come on, man! Be cool!
Everyone knows the coolest thing to be is an upright citizen.
Lame! What do we do? The bosses still aren't back yet! Forget the bosses! Let's chase it! Don't all chase it in the same direction, you idiots! There's nowhere else to go!
It appears both your cheese and your escape plan are full of holes.
Quick! Over the side!
I mean,
Wasn't expecting that. I'll construct a wizard. Oh, drat. My stamina is too low.
The lock on the container broke!
y'all fudge now.
I can't. Oh,
You mess with the wrong construction worker, my
this
foolish
is why my diet
friends.
consists exclusively of cereal marshmallows.
Thank you for that assist, Howie. I'm afraid I was at a loss there without my epithet.
He digs around in his toolbox and produces a honeyed snack. He tosses it down to her. Here, Percy. It's a honeyed snack. Working man's food. Cures what ails you. Puts a grin on your chin.
That looks like a screw covered in honey.
Working man's food. Oh, and Percy, no need to thank me. I know it must be hard to do your job when you come unprepared and can't wiggle your fingers and magic your way through it.
Was that a jab?
Might have been.
Was that a challenge?
Might have been.
Well then, it seems my honor as a police officer has been called into question. And the only way I'll be able to satisfy you, she takes a bite into the snack, is to do my job. Very well. I declare that despite my low energy and the odds, I will capture every criminal lurking in this town.
Hey now, that's the spirit!
Uh-oh. Crap on a cracker.
Wake up, you've got a lot to do today. Feel proud and wipe your eyes, cause they stifle the yawn. Stayed up till dawn, let's see what you've been working on. It's go. Keep in mind the deadline is closing. Your byline, the headline, they're in the bin. Uncompleted, all deleted. What's going on? You'll have to crunch and work till dawn till you die. Cut out the corners, cross the T's and dot the I's. Whip out the white out, but keep it in good taste. Just so that no one will ever know it's defaced. Epithet erased.
I don't know all the words to it, but I'm slowly getting. Oh no, not Nad.
Episode 7. Winner take all.
Zora!
Zora Salazar.
Aw, you recognize me?
Any self-respecting officer of the Sweet Jess police force would recognize you.
Oh, snap.
One of the 4 leading officers of the Mundy terrorist group, Bliss Ocean.
I'm flattered. Though I prefer bounty hunter to terrorist.
Have you ever once hunted someone with a bounty higher than your own?
Oh, I would, but I've been at the top of the list for so long. That's how you know I'm good. And right now, I'm gunning for that fella over there.
You make me nervous, Sora.
No.
Ramsey, I gave you an hour to hide behind any object you could find, and you picked a cop? Oh, buddy.
Why is a bounty hunter pursuing you? It was my understanding you'd already been captured.
Clearly, she is crazy. I have never done anything wrong in my life. Officer, arrest that woman.
Come on, eyebrows. You said you know who I am. You're not seriously going to stand in my way knowing what I'm capable of, right?
A true officer of the law stands by her principles, no matter the circumstances. That is my job, after all.
Howie nods.
Dang, you're dumb! I like it! Alright, if that's the way you want to play it.
You really think you can beat her?
Normally, no. But with your assistance and the power of this glucose-ridden confection, anything is possible.
Is it though?
Certainly. We'll apprehend her and then move on to our missing bonsai vice principal.
Oh,
Are
you mean
you sure?
Bibbsy Tons of Fun? I already took care of him. Wait. Oh, don't tell me you're after this.
The amulet!
Oh, shit.
Ah, that is too perfect! This must be fate! You want the necklace, and I want Ramsey! Tell you what, how about we duel for it? Winner take all! Hell, both of you can fight me at once! That'll make it more even. Heck, I'll even match whatever weapon you use. Mano a mano, pistol to pistol. Ugly rat man versus the grossest face I can make while fighting.
You know, I do have feelings.
Kindly remove yourself from my construction site. Please.
If you say so! Zora grabs him by his collar and throws both of them off the tower. Howie!
Howie braces himself for impact. But there isn't one. He finds himself floating, suspended in midair. Of course, you got an epithet.
Sure do. Give you 3 guesses as to what it is.
Sundial. Your epithet allows you to dial things forward and backwards in any process. Gravity, inertia, the cycle of the sun, even a lifespan.
Just gonna out me like that, huh? You're no fun. But yeah,
Holy
that's
moly.
right. I can manipulate anything with a set beginning and end. Like how long it takes to fall off a building. Or how long it takes a building to fall. She leans over and grabs the scaffolding. As she tightens her grip on the steel beam, it rusts and decays. The bottom crumbles, and the structure begins to fall towards the ground! Timber!
I'm gonna let you get away with that. One time.
Duly noted. Whoops.
Howie swats at her like a bear in a beehive!
Howie, no! Don't fall for her dopesmanship!
And my personal favorite ability. How close someone is to death. Take your friend here, for instance.
Oh, that's
Slowly,
dark.
Howie's hair begins to gray. His skin wrinkles and sags. And the man ages 40 years in a matter of seconds.
My God! He's old.
Silver hair. No! I promised I'd work myself to death by the age of 35! Anything less means I wasn't trying hard enough.
Since you've done your homework, I'm willing to bet you also know that I can imbue my epithet into objects. Like this bullet, for instance. A single hit from one of these, and you're done. And that's just no fun at all, is it? That's why I joined Bliss Ocean in the first place, you know? Truth is, I hate epithets. I guess I'm a bit of a romantic at heart. I like the idea of true competition. Duels at dawn, battles of destiny. Just two warriors giving it their all where the only deciding factor is pure old-fashioned skill.
Is that why you dress up as a cowboy?
Don't interrupt. But these days, skill don't matter anymore. You could train your whole life and be the best you that you can be, just to get beat by some schmo born with a superpower. That's why I want to get rid of these things. You shouldn't get to be strong just 'cause you're lucky. Do you really think you can stand in my way?
Not like this.
Oh?
It's obvious that epithet to epithet, I would be no match for you. But perhaps if I can outdraw you, yeah! Ah. Well.
Oh, there it goes. There goes the pea shooter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That was a gift.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually feel kind of bad now.
No, it's fine. He fell in the line of duty. It's how he always wanted to go. Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are calling.
Well, I can see you two are busy, so I'm just gonna...
Well, he's dead. Later.
Wait, what's happening?
Tree.
No! Are you alright, Howie?
Don't worry about me. You still got a job to do.
Very well. I'll be back to get you down soon. Keep up the good work.
Well, you heard her, boys. Back to work. Epithet Erased.
There was gonna be another minute of commercials, but I sped it up. You're welcome.
That is a scary
Okay.
epithet.
I think I'm safe. For now.
Ramsey, where are you?
Crap! Did she see me? Of course she saw me. I look like a dollar store juice box. Looks like I'm going
A
bareback.
little bit.
Ah! Back off! I have an art degree!
Ramsey, there you are.
Oh! Hiya, officer. Well, better cut with my shirt up and my pants down, huh?
Yes, it's much more difficult to run that way. Are you unharmed?
Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, wait. Come with me. I have a plan.
You want to
Do
tell me
you?
what it is? No? Just gonna walk right out into what is clearly a trap? All right, that's fine. No, that's good.
Zora, show yourself. We can't possibly beat you. Your epithet is too strong.
Oh, good. Yeah, I love getting shot.
But if we come together, Mundy and inscribed alike, and face you in a contest of skill, then we can beat you at your own game.
Listen, thank you for your help, but really, you're no longer involved. This is a me problem?
No, it is a we problem.
What is this?
Eraser cuffs. Any powers we may have are completely negated.
So no
Oh,
trial,
snap.
just death sentence then.
Are you serious?
Quite. You said you'd match whatever weapons we used, correct? Then I propose a challenge. An epithet-free battle. Winner gets the necklace and Ramsey.
Did you just bet me?
All right. Why not? I like your spirit, lady. Let's shake on it. Zora spits in her palm and extends her hand.
Percy spits on Zora's palm as well, as a show of good faith.
All right, close enough.
Do I not get a say in this?
Nope.
I don't understand why you're so upset. You don't have an epithet to lose.
I guess I don't now.
All right, here's the rules. No epithets of any kind. Mundy weapons are fair game. First one to break a rule or cry uncle loses. Agreed?
Agreed.
No, not agreed. Not agreed.
Great! Guess that means I gotta turn my epithet off. And it just so happens I left some bullets suspended in these woods before this fight, so you might want to duck. Yeah!
Percy draws her blade and dances past the bullets, swinging her sword in wide arcs and smacking them away.
Ramsey's cuffed to her arm, so every time that she swings, he just flies back and forth and absorbs like half of the bullets. Ah, ow! Whoa!
Remember, Ramsey, you have to dodge the bullets.
Yeah, I bet it's real easy when I'm the shield.
What weapons do you have on hand?
A box of crayons.
Excellent. You've already shown off their combat capability. Forward!
Ah!
That's not how.
As Percy swings, Ramsey hears something jingling at his side. A small silver blur dances on the belt. The key! Give me that! He goes for it.
Dang it.
Thanks for the save, Ramsey.
Zora skips back and begins reloading.
Now is our chance. Percy grabs Ramsey's hands and begins to spin around to gain momentum.
What are you doing?
She spins him round and round and then releases, sending Ramsey's noodle body flying through the air like a hammer toss.
Get off! She points her gun at him.
I can reload too, you know.
I spit in his mouth.
Did that seriously just happen?
Yup!
I just did.
Dang it, lady! Would you let me get a shot off? Oh boy. Tree!
What?
My sword!
The necklace!
The key!
If only we had something that could attack over a distance.
I feel like you're missing an obvious solution here.
Of course! How foolish of me! She picks up Ramsey's crayons and tosses them at Zora. Face the crayons of crime, villain!
Ha! Got it! Ow! What the? Did you just throw a color stick at me?
No effect! I suppose one needs a blackened heart to use a blackened weapon.
This is orange! Ow! Hey!
Excellent! Now we can retrieve my sword.
Forget the sword, come on!
Where'd that thing get to? Ah! There you are. Now, where's my other gun?
Hey.
Oh, please.
Oh,
you think an
snap.
amateur like you can hit me?
No, but I can do this.
Hey! Don't mess with my guns! I made those!
Oh, so breaking stuff's only fun if it's not yours. Nope, still fun. I'm having a ball.
I'm gonna let you get away with that. One time.
Shut up.
You ought not have did that.
What are you gonna do, shoot me?
Zora pulls out a second gun.
Oh,
What were you
snap.
complaining about? You had another one. Oh, my face! My horrible.
Oh, what? And internet is back, baby. Let's click.
Oh, my face! My horrible face!
Percy loops around Zora so that the cuff's chain pulls back on Zora's neck and chokes her! I'm afraid the only necklace you'll be wearing is the necklace of justice!
Fine. You want to mess with other people's weapons? I can mess with other people's weapons. She picks up the sword and it begins to glow orange.
Hey, that's an epithet glow. You're cheating. She's cheating. We win.
Not if you're dead!
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
That will kill us.
Yup!
I wish I could remember my stupid epithet. Wait, I wrote that paper. Where is it? There! Wow, really? That's a pretty good power. Ah! Jeez, calm down! Why don't you just, I don't know, unbreak your time gun?
I can't do that! Because once the process has ended, I can't reverse it! So once I hit the ground, I can't float back up! And once some jackhole breaks my gun, it's broken forever!
Percy, unlock the cuffs, damn it! She's gonna kill us!
She's too fast. In the time it would take to unlock them, she'd be on us.
Don't worry, I'll cover you! Unlock your end, and once it's off, build as many of those zappy towers as you can!
But with my current stamina, even 2 or 3 would be enough to knock me out.
That's fine! If this doesn't work, we're dead anyways! Just trust me, I can do this!
Very well. She starts to unlock her cuff.
Zora closes in on her! She aims for the heart!
Oh, this is such a bad idea. Please work!
Ramsey!
Well, not what I was aiming for, but that's fine. Nice knowing you, Ramsey. In a few seconds, you'll be dust.
Ramsey's arm and disembodied hand begin rapidly aging from the wound outwards. But before it goes any further, they both turn to solid gold. It spreads, and Ramsey's full body turns into a solid gold statue.
No! She's turned him to gold!
Wait, what?
Oh, look. It worked.
What?
Ah!
What? You think I can't aid you just because you're metal? Well, you're wrong! Ah! Come on, what is this?
Quick lesson from a professional appraiser. Pure gold never corrodes, but it does make for a pretty good conductor. Isn't that right, Percy?
Fire.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god!
Hey, Percy! You alright? Here.
Did it work?
Oh, no.
Solid gold.
No. I need to see that again. Oh my, it's just like the fourth episode? The animation changed. The animation totally freaking changed. Oh my god, that's a genius plan! That's so good! Oh my god. Oh my god. He just what? How do you even logic that? Unless he's like briefly transformed parts of it to liquid gold and then reattached and then turned to solid. What? Oh my god.
It spreads, and Ramsey's full body turns into a solid gold statue.
No! She's turned him to gold!
Wait, what?
Oh, look. It worked.
What?
Ah!
What? You think I can't aid you just because you're metal? Well, you're wrong! Ah! Come on, what is this?
Quick lesson from a professional appraiser. Pure gold never corrodes, but it does make for a pretty good conductor. Isn't that right, Percy?
Fire.
Ah, shit.
I can't believe that worked.
Hey, Percy. You all right? Here.
Did it work?
You idiots. You think that was me using my epithet? You ain't even seen a tenth of what I can do! But I lost. I could have beat you. But I broke the rules. The ones I set myself. So I'm gonna call this one a draw. You keep Ramsey, I keep the necklace. But you'd better watch yourself, Murdoch. I'll be coming for you when you least expect it.
Epithet Erased.
Holy shiitake mushrooms.
So, when can we go home?
Shut up! Don't let them hear you!
Someone's coming.
I heard from Howie. It seems both he and that bonsai vice principal reverted back to their original ages. With so many bonsai blasters wrangled up, it's hard not to call this a victory. Still, it's unfortunate we couldn't retrieve the arson amulet.
Actually, I have some good news about that. Ta-da! Here you go. The genuine article.
How?
How?
I swapped it with a duplicate when I had her in that bear hug. They call it fool's gold for a reason.
Wait a tick. Wasn't the gem on this green before? Oh, son of a bitch!
Can't really blame him for not noticing, though. I am a master of forging valuables.
Oh, that reminds me. Ramsey Murdoch, you're under arrest.
Ah, I think you're confused.
You should have seen that
Zora
coming.
stole it, and I gave it back. I'm the good guy.
Yes, today. But you're also the man who swindled a half dozen companies out of their savings, to the tune of about $25 million.
I, thought you didn't recognize me.
I didn't, until I saw your epithet. I remember you from a police lineup a few years back. A man came in to report a case of golden buttocks.
Ah, yeah. Operation Midas.
You're infamous for trading large quantities of gold in exchange for companies' stocks and bonds. Then, days later, your business partners find their gold has transformed back into dirt. Or worse.
So that's it. I saved your life, and you put me away for life? Oh, some folks got a heart of gold, but you, lady, you got a heart of cold.
Now, don't think I don't appreciate your help today. Your crimes are quite serious. But none of this would have been possible without your help. And if you'd be willing to put your appraisal skills to use on our side of the law, I'm sure we could negotiate a very comfortable cell for you indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. That doesn't sound too bad. Better than pine cones, anyways.
Hello, beautiful city. Is Zora in trouble? I think Zora's in trouble. Zora's definitely unhappy, at least. It's you again. And whoever you are.
So, how did it go?
Is he dead? Poke him with a stick. Hey, this is the last episode of this season, but there's a bunch more story after this.
So, it's finished. And it's in a weird way, not entirely, not directly, and not for sure, but kind of in a sense confirmed that there's a season 2 coming. This was just season 1. Also, who was that guy? He even had a voice I didn't even expect. Like, you know, Molly poked him and he's just like, ah! And I'm like, what kind of voice is that? What kind of voice is that? What is even happening? What is going on? I don't even know. But, still, wow. Just wow. It was just like the 4th episode. This episode had a little scene with, you know, more, not defined animation, but more of actual animation rather than, you know, motion animation. That doesn't even make any sense. But it had a different animation style. And holy moly, I got so excited. I paused and waited for so freaking long and I watched it again. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Holy moly. Jeez. That is a serious freaking epithet. Holy shiitake mushrooms. What? How does one even get an epithet like that? How? Just freaking how? That's like an OP epithet. That's insane. Wow. Huh. It's crazy how, like, the first, like, half of the series was focused entirely on the museum and a certain bunch of characters, and then the second half of the season was basically focused on a different setting and a different set of characters. Like, you know, because in the first 4 episodes, it was basically Molly, Sylvie, kind of Sylvie later on, but Indus, Mara, and Giovanni. And then the second half was kind of Giovanni, but not as much. But especially Percy, Ramses, and Zora. Whoa! I get the feeling that there's gonna be a bunch of crossover between all these. There has to be. I mean, if you're, say, wanting to make a story out of this, and you have all these 7 random characters with random Moses and stuff, why don't you put them all together and, you know, have them cross over at random points in time for various things? Like, it's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. It really is the only thing that makes sense. Like, I don't even know any way to say it, but holy moly, this series was so much more fascinating and interesting than I expected. Like, I expected it to be kind of cool, and the initial animation style when I saw it, where it was just kind of the characters in different positions, just kind of moving around, I've never seen anything like that, and I was almost a little bit put off by it, but the story was relatively interesting, especially as it went along, even in just towards the end of the first episode. But then, by the end of, like, you know, the 4th and the 5th episodes, or even the 3rd and the 4th episodes, I was absolutely hooked. I was like, this is still a really interesting story. Like, it just goes to show you how much various people can do with various things, especially animation-wise. Like, you know, there was, again, the animation was fairly simple. Most usually are. Like, it was semi-detailed, but it was also super simple, especially in terms of the actual motion of the characters. Like, the designs and the settings and the characters were fairly detailed in different aspects. And of course, you know, having to put all those characters with different faces, different, you know, postures and different distances, like, you know, that's definitely one thing. But to combine it and, like, you know, constantly shifting those sort of postures and faces and, you know, zooming in and zooming out on various characters for various reasons. But then, like, especially the sound design and the story and the characters themselves, there was so much that was going for Epithet Erased. There was so much that was going for it that it didn't even matter that the animation was simple. In a way, like, especially towards the end of it, that was just a quirk of it. That was just a unique quirk that you don't see a lot of animators do nowadays. It was refreshing and a nice combination of characteristics. Again, from the sound design to the design of the characters to the animation style and the story and the settings and the character interactions, like, all of that just put together into this one fairly clean and interesting piece of chaos. But that still was relatively linear, it made sense, and the story flowed fairly well, and, you know, there was a reason for all these characters to exist in the story, even occasionally the one-off characters, especially some of the bonsai blasters that we saw in the first half and the second half. Like, they're, like, again, like, it's called Epithet Erased for a reason. There has to be a reason that it's necessarily called that. In a way, it kind of makes, like, the sort of the arson amulet, like, the main character of the that doesn't exactly sound right, but or the main focus of the series, rather, is the focus of the amulet, or maybe indirectly the kind of focus of, you know, the sort of like the conflict, I guess you could say, between people with epithets and the Mundies. Like, it's almost like a weird, or I don't know, something like that, I guess. But it's the very idea of epithets in the first place that's the general theme and focus of the story, regardless. Like, you know, people wanting to use their epithets or use the amulet for reasons relating to epithets, you know, motives for, you know, like Mara, who wanted to use the amulet to get an epithet that would make her feel less pain. Or then you got somebody with Zora with a totally OP amulet who wants to get rid of epithets because, you know, it's like a cheat code or something like that. Like, but it's super interesting that this is kind of the focus of the story and that these characters are all connected to it in various ways. And of course now we see again that Molly and two of her I'm assuming maybe kind of friends. She's mentioned 2 of them, so I think I'm correct in assuming that those 2 with her were her friends. But just introducing this new character with Molly at the sort of epilogue, I think it was an epilogue, at the end of this episode, like, there are so many possibilities. That means that, again, if there are these 7 characters, they all have to be involved in some way. I do believe that. Molly for sure, and, like, again, the other characters could be involved a little bit as well. I don't exactly know, but Molly for sure, which is awesome because I do like her character, and I do like how it changed a little bit in the first 4 episodes. I wish I would have been able to see her a little bit more in later episodes, but there's probably a reason for that, which is okay, because I was still happy to see her character progression, and seeing the change of her character from the very beginning to the very end of the episode. So, that was definitely really cool, but I do like the idea of her being a part of the 2nd season, if there is one, which I've heard that there is a 2nd season coming out. So, hip hip hooray. I would definitely get behind that, because, again, it's such a good series. It has so much good things going for it, especially with the combination of aspects of the show. I'm sorry, I already talked about this, but I meant it. I really meant it. Wow. I am so happy that I reacted to that. And I'm so happy I got to review it in the way I did. Honestly, I was a lot more extensive with my review just then than I thought I would be, but what are you gonna do? So, yeah, I don't think I really have that much else to say, other than, you know, what I've kind of said already, but I guess we'll just have to end it there. I mean, heck, I don't know. This has been really fun. This has definitely been really fun. I've definitely enjoyed Epithet Erased. And if a season 2 is coming, I absolutely cannot wait for it. I really can't wait for it. I'd love to watch and react to it. I absolutely would. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end it there. Seriously, thank you, JelloApocalypse, and every one of the team members who worked with you to provide the animation and the characters and the dialogue and the story. Like, you guys are all freaking awesome. I don't know if any one of you will ever watch this or even see to the end of this video, but you guys are all freaking awesome. You put something together that is really amazing, and I really want you guys to know that. I hope you'd be able to see this, but I don't know. Who knows? But thank you for creating such an intriguing and inventive story. It is really cool. So, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this reaction, and I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me through this little internet mini-series. And as usual, until the next video, guys, chick you laters.